came from their kitchen table, and they were looking for a bit of help. They were looking for money. And it's not the only email I would get looking for money. But this one attracted my attention a little bit because I looked at it and I said, what's this about? I looked at what they were saying. I looked at how they said it. I looked at what they said they were doing. I didn't understand a word of it, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, I did, but not really. But I wrote back to them and I said, yeah, look, we'd be interested in helping you if you tell us a bit more. And I got an email back again, and this time the email was from the development director of the company. And I read through the email from the development director, and then it became apparent to me that the development director was a 13-year-old girl. Since then, I've had countless emails from that company telling me how they're doing, all of them reporting progress, all of them a mix of business, of seriousness, and of some absolutely hilarious things. So for example, I have an email that stops in the middle of a paragraph and says, I'm sorry, I can't write any more, the school bus is coming. I have another one that apologises and says, sorry for the way this is written, but I'm on the Meath train and it's very crowded. And one meeting, they couldn't meet me because they were going on an Easter egg hunt. Mary Wigan, I think you have experience of the same sort of emails. They regularly get reported on in the local paper, and they always email Mary to say thank you. That's a nice thing. They've even written to Donald Trump. It's not recorded as to whether or not they've had a reply yet. Maybe they'll tell us later. So the youthful enthusiasm and exuberance is just a pleasure to behold. But anybody that thinks that this is kids, because it is kids in a way, because the 13-year-old development director subsequently introduced me to her business partner, her then 15-year-old sister. But this is not kids playing at business. This is a serious business. In March of last year, the Irish Independent listed this business as one of Ireland's hottest startups. They were named as one of the top companies run by under 30s. In fact, if you add the two of them together, they're still under 30. Sorry about that, guys, the rest of you. They're winning an award here tonight, and that goes with awards that they've won at the Ploughing Championship and the Young Scientist and elsewhere. Their business is growing. They've already expanded here in Ireland, in the UK, and across Europe. And this week, if you were looking at their Facebook page, you'll see that they have advertised to recruit 5 new salespeople as they expand their business into the US next year in 2017. And all that age, well, they're now getting old, they're now 16 and 40. On the night of the pitch event down in AIB, to me, they made the line of the night. It's the one that stuck with me. What they do, by the way, their business is animal health. Particularly, they have a treatment that cures stomach ulcers in horses. I think I have that right. I hope I have that right. They said at the night of the pitch that the formula that worked was the 152nd formula that they tried. And I think it was Kate that said it. She said, imagine if we had given up after 151 failures. We wouldn't be here tonight. Never give up. And that message came over loud and clear, and that says to me that this company is destined for great things. So their business is animal health. It's Annie and Kate Madden, age 16 and 14. The company is called Fenue Health, and they are the winners of the 2016 Outstanding
How it's not just as simple as stone coasters and horses. It isn't really.
Well, we started it about a year and a half ago, and we did the Young Scientist for years running. So then we started entering business competitions in school and stuff, and then we went on with Howling, with Alfie was great with us as well. And so what it is really, we've got 7 products, but the main one we're focusing on at the moment is how we stay, and that's through stomachals and horses. So,
because horses are prone to, because I had a fisticuff and someone told me horses die of that, and I said thanks. Is that true?
Yeah, kind of. Well, like 50% of foals have falsies, and 70% of just horses in general do, and then 90%.
Sorry, but why are they designed like that, or why are they like that?
Yeah, so when horses are in the wild, they're eating all the time, but when they're in a stable, like they're not eating as much. Basically, like they're not eating all the time, but acid in the stomach is constantly being produced.
So have we done this to the horses?
Well, it can be caused other ways as well, like bacteria can cause ulcers as well. But a lot of it would be because like the feeding isn't regular enough as such.
Are you very tall or are you just wearing heels?
I don't know. It's all good.
Tell me this, you know, okay, you're so impressive. I met you earlier, you're both really impressive. I met your dad, he's also an amazing person. I haven't met mom yet, or the little brother, or the little sister, but I plan to. Your mentors, your help, you've got a lot of interest, but you've had a lot of help.
Yeah, like we've got loads of help from the local enterprise office in Meath. We've also got help of Enterprise Ireland. We've got help of Conley's Red Mills, of Devonish. We've got help of everyone. We've got help of Alltech, who are sponsored tonight. We've got help of anyone with horses that just have an interest in it.
You know when you decide to write that first, who wrote the first email? Okay. When you wrote that first email, did you just kind of say, oh, just throw it out there? Or, like, where do you dig deep in yourself to find confidence to do something like that?
We were looking to go to Germany to Equitana at the trade fair. So we decided, well, we'll ask them for money anyway. And see what they help us get there for like flights and accommodation and everything. So Kevin replied, and Kevin has been a huge help since day one. So we got some scholarship money to get there as well. But also, like, Brendan from Devonish is with us tonight, and he's been great as well. So yeah, no, everyone's been a great help, and yeah, no, it's great.
It all comes from the love of horses.
Yeah.
Since you were what age?
About able to walk. We've been into horses, so we just grew up with horses, and then when I started in secondary school, I just liked the whole idea of being a scientist. So then we decided we'd do all our young scientist projects on horses.
Makes sense. You love horses, you love science, what a combination. Perfect. Best of luck to the both of you. Best of luck to both of you. Well done.